Welcome to the post-game press conference. We are here with the winning coach, Brian Gurjan, and the best player of the game, Miles Powell. Congratulations, gentlemen. Miles, today your mental toughness was put to test. Players from Magnolia were trying to get you off your game. Can you talk about how you were able to keep your composure throughout the game?
My coaching staff, every time I came to the bench, they'd let me know that it's a long game. Things was going to start opening up. All week in practice, coach prepared me. And like I said, like I've been saying, every time we come up here, we all believe in each other. We don't care who's doing it as long as it gets done and we come up on top at the end of the game.
Miles, a while ago, Magnolia said their goal was to limit you. How hard was it for you getting this win?
It was hard. They're the best team. They were the best team in the league. We knew they was going to give us a good test coming in. And like I said, all week we were coach put us to the test. We had very hard practices all week because we knew what we were coming into. We knew it was going to be a war and we knew we were going to have to fight. So I'm proud of my guys. We had a lot of guys coming off the bench and step up. And like I said, when everybody's number was called, we were ready.
Coach, in the third quarter, you were already starting to set the momentum of the game. What have you seen in those crucial stretches that allowed you to pull away?
I thought in the middle of the third quarter, we wore them a little bit, you know, the physicality and the effort that they were putting in. And we've got young guys and we have worked hard on the conditioning. And I thought we had an opportunity to pull away. And then we made some young mistakes and they got back in the game and they got that energy back. But as Miles said, the philosophy was they're going to go after him and get other guys involved in the game. And then at the end of the game, it's going to be your game. And I think that's pretty much how it went. He made plays during it, but when it was crunch time, we got the ball to him in the mid block. He did some stuff off pick and roll, and the ball was in his hands to decide the game.
This was a very tight game, coach, today, but your team definitely came through. Can you talk about the effort you saw from them today and how hard it was to get this win, especially in the fourth quarter when Magnolia was starting to catch up?
We have a lot of respect for this team. And we knew we was tested with Tim Cohn's team that I have trouble with pronunciations, but that they're similar and they dominated us. And we've worked for this opportunity to see where we've gone. And it's a young team, it's a new team, and they're warriors. They play great basketball, but that's the best we've played. That's the toughest we've played, and that's been a nice eye opener for me. The growth in those young guys, along with Miles.
We now open the floor for questions from our friends from the press.
Magnolia as they were the best team. We spoke in past and you guys are now the best team so far as the standings concerned. Can you say about taking that pole position?
Like I said, we knew what was at stake all week. We had just came off with 2 big victories, and like I said, we knew coming up that if we win our next 2 games, that we'll come in first place upright. So we still got a big one on Wednesday, but we had to take it game by game. And like I said, we knew this was going to be a fight. Now we're 9-2, and they're 9-2 or 8-2, 8-2. So like I said, we stand atop now. We control our own destiny, and that's where we wanted to be.
Contributions of Dongwei and Glenn Young, they provided the big lift in support of Mike.
There's been a tremendous amount of pressure on Glenn. Our backup guard never appeared. And so he's had to play major minutes all season, and they're going after him. They see that. So he was under pressure the whole game, and he really did a good job of controlling the team, getting the ball to the people at the right time. And then Song Wei is obviously our best Chinese talent, and he is young, and he's starting to mature and grow a little bit. He had a lot of opportunities tonight, got to the rim a lot, and just softened the pressure because he's so good off the dribble. So not only him, but I just think Big Lou, some of those others that it's been like the important one. Now we're getting 5 or 6 or 7 guys contributing, and that's the only way you're going to win a series. You can't win with one guy. So those 7 or 8 guys coming along gives us a chance, and it's exciting, and they're starting to gain confidence.
Would you close the elimination round against DND and facing the national team? but they're a bit struggling. But your thoughts about that?
Just I always like all these respect. I go back a long way with coach. I came here in the 90s with my team and they totally kicked our ass. And we spent a little bit of time together. And I brought a Chinese team here and they absolutely dominated us. And we formed a relationship then. And I've watched him with the Philippines national team. And I'm looking forward to the game and reacquainting. And it's an important game for them and an important game for us. But a man I respect and I like, and I know his team's going to be tough and prepared.
I've seen you replying in one particular tweet that you're interested to become a naturalized player for US. Your thoughts about it?
Me and Quincy was just talking about it off the court, and we just seen Brownlee get clear for that. So I mean, me being out here and not knowing how long I might be out here, so it was just it's in talks, and whatever happens.
About you being naturalized?
Maybe after the season, I want to win a championship in the PBA.
I'm the
first.
Australian national coach. I don't want that to happen. Philippines are tough enough. I don't need Miles playing against me as well. Let's hold on that until I turn 75.
Quick follow-up. What do you recall about you were mentioning about coming here in the 90s, facing Coach Strut?
I came over here back in the 90s and I can't, it was, and then I also played Talking Tex came to Australia a few times and he wasn't the coach. And then 2009, 2010, that time after I finished the Beijing Olympics, I went to China and our coach, our owner said, take the team to the Philippines and toughen this team up. It had finished last place. So I brought the team over here in my first month of coaching in China and played his team a couple of times. And like I said, it wasn't fun, but we developed a nice relationship. All good?
That
Thank
ends
you.
our post-game press conference. Thank you, everyone. Congratulations, gentlemen.
Thank you, guys.